And alright then. How are you all today? Gonna have to change a few things. Bear with me as we get some numbers shuffled around, but welcome back. I don't know when I last streamed here, folks, I'll be honest with you, but I think it's been quite some time, so we'll have to see how this all goes and we get set up here. So, if you see anything untoward or anything not quite working properly apart from this mess, let me know. Let me know how it goes. Welcome along, everyone. We've got 24, 25 of you here already. It's great to have you all in. My name, if you are new to Simulation Full Nation, welcome. Good to have you here. We're going to be doing something a bit fun, a bit different today. So we'll see what that looks like. Hello, Nikki. Welcome along. Let's see who else we've got here in chat before we go too much further as well. Hello, Chris the Irish Gamer. How are you, my friend? It's been a while. We got Bobby here as well. Farmer King George. Luke's here. Welcome, welcome. So I guess before we go too much further, bit of a question on many people's minds, I'm sure. Where have I been? It's a great question. I've been busy working. I have also been busy with a few different projects, really, and timing really just didn't line up for all things streaming too much of the time. And when I have been at home, I've been looking to do a few other bits and pieces, such as building my map that many of you may have seen. Well, hello, Callum. Onelith, welcome along. How you doing? I'm sorry to hear that, Nicky. Hope you're feeling better. And yeah, we'll get stuck on into it right about now. Before we go too much further, you'll see that we've got everything kind of set up ready to go for our for the DLC, which would be good. What I might well do, no, we'll have a look at that later on if we need to. Oh, I'm sorry, Nikki. Hope you do feel better soon. So let's get ourselves stuck on in, really. It is DLC week. Tomorrow is the launch of the Goweil DLC. So why not us just go and have a bit of a look. See what trouble we can find. Apologies, everything is all messed up a little bit with my settings here. So we're just going to dial around with those. Bit of this, bit of that. All right, let's see what that looks like. Perfect. It's not too bad at all. It's not too bad. Hello, Ghoul. What's going on, buddy? Are these working still?
Just gonna send it.
Yes. Are they coming out anywhere audio-wise? I don't know. But welcome along, buddy. I have been, yeah, busy. And in fact, do I have it open still? Sneak peek time for everyone here. I want to open up. We're going to do this. Let me just see. Which display is that looking at? We're just going to open up another window here. Okay, it's that one. Cool. All right. And then there you go. This is what I was just working on this moments ago. This is my map. This is the Northern Farms as it is so far. Currently building a village of all things here right now, and that's taken a lot longer than I'd hoped it would, but you know, that's where it is. All of the detailing going on, finishing this little estate down here now. A couple more houses to put into there, but this is the map. This is where we're at right now. Bit of a sneak peek inside of it all. All these fields have field depths on, and that's as far as it goes so far, and that one there. But I think I got about 13, so I'm not quite a quarter of the way through them. But yeah, maybe we'll see a bit more of that as streams go on. We'll have to wait and see. But that's what we've been up to there. And that's why when I have been finishing work, I haven't really felt like streaming. I'll just sit there and do a little bit of mapping. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I wouldn't go that far, Nikki, but I'm trying. Thanks, Robin. The houses and the villages are the piece I was least looking forward to, but we're making some progress. But anyway, let's focus more on what we have here. So I'm sure many of you have already seen the Goweil DLC and all this glory on different first looks and videos. I started the very first building in October, November, the very first farm, I would say. So yeah, we're cracking through 6-7 months there already. All of everything's been built hand by scratch in Blender, so it's all my own really. A few textures I've borrowed from other creators, very kindly giving them to me. So what we're going to do, we're going to start, as you can see, we are on the tenant farm cave same here, because we had a lot of baling and things to do anyway, so it kind of just made sense. So we're going to get going with that. We're going to see how we get on. One thing I might need to do first, because this wasn't playing We have to save and exit the game quickly because I need to take out a mod that I've got, which I think is conflicting with this. But yeah, we're going to do a bit. We've got some bales already baled here. We're going to pick those up and wrap them with this. We're then going to go out and do some with the combi wrapper, and then we'll have a play with the Varimaster there as well. So we'll see how that looks. That should be pretty cool. I do download Blender, not what I thought would be like, and how are you getting on with it? It's not like CAD at all, unfortunately. No, it's but once you get used to the tweaks and the changes and just basic navigation, then you can really get on. Start with just like a basic square cube and then flesh it out a bit. But yeah, it's good. Fordman coming in with the €2. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you very much indeed. All right, I'm just gonna turn off a couple of things here. I had a couple of scripts that I feel like are just causing a few issues. They may or may not be the case, but we'll have to have a look. I've heard he's been trying to for a while. I mean, this has been something he's been talking about for months or years, sorry. But yeah, he never really got around to it. Oh, I want to turn off. No, not interactive control. Maybe it was the lower one. Hey, Adam, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, well, welcome along. To be honest, this is the first time I've streamed in a long time as well. And today I am still getting over a bit of a sinusy thing, but we're doing okay. Where is that? It's auto lowering, I think, is the one I need. But yeah, we're looking good. It's made a lot of progress with the map. All I've got to do as soon as I finish the houses, the key main things I need to do. I've got a half-built grain BGA store. I need to finish that. I've got a half-built auction mart, like a cattle mart as well, that I need to finish and get that in-game, which wouldn't be too difficult. I've got all of the in-game scripts to do around the animals to do on each farm, of which there are 2 different locations right now in the satellite cattle yard as well. And then I've got decorations, really, and a lot of them, and then season-based things. So there's still a long way to go. Where has it gone? I'm looking for... Oh, it's probably up here, actually, isn't it? Where's that auto lower script thing gone? Hey, Christopher, how are you, buddy? I'm well, thank you. Welcome back along. I hope all is good. I'm sorry, this is quite tedious. I just need to find that script so I can disable it. And then we should be good. But what's been going on? What is everyone doing at the moment? What are we all playing as well? Very curious to know what that looks like. So, not been too many new maps out recently. I know a lot of people are waiting for Court Farms and the likes. Will it come to all platforms? Hopefully. Yeah, I mean, that's the hope. We'll see. You never know. I am really struggling to find... Yeah, I'm about to... Oh, there you go. Let's try that one. See if that does it. I'm probably about a month away from getting some very basic in-game testing done by a third party. I've got it in-game quite a lot, and test things out and drive around, make sure roads looking okay. But there's a bit more to do there. I want them to start testing things like field depths and boundaries and all that good stuff. Oh Lord, Ghoul. Oh Lord, how's that working out for you? Fun, I hope. So yeah, the yard is of the 10 farmers in various different stages of being finished and not finished. Really, it's an odd one. Let's see if this will work. Unfold. Why won't you unfold? I need you to unfold. What if I can run this way? Because it shouldn't... You have to do this when it's not connected, is my understanding. What size will the fields have, Luke? It's going to be a variety, really. Anything from quite large fields where you'll need large agricultural larger, more modern machines in, right down to the smaller stuff, a bit of everything where possible. And yeah, that's the design and the aim at least. We'll come back to that. I want to get a bit of something done, so we'll jump into this lovely John Deere. This is the 6R. We'll go and get some wrapping done with this. Why doesn't your roleplay characters have names? Robin, they very much do. They very much do. This is David, who is on here. Dairyman's Diary was Frank. Yeah, they all have names. This is going well. We're gonna have to move to PC fully. Oh wow, nice. That'll be cool. All right. So before we go any further, let's just have a look at it. Again, the detail that the Giants folks have put onto these machines. It seems every DLC comes around, it gets slightly better and better, and it's really quite something. So, what I really do like about this is the addition to actually configure this to have it enabled or disabled, which is really cool. But all the pipework around the front there is sublime, really nicely detailed there, and the animation on the carriage that pulls out the round bale there for wrapping is rather quite cool. So we're gonna look at all that in just a moment. Why haven't you got more roleplay characters? Good. Well, that's a better question. Time, to be honest. It's difficult. It's a lot of time to do any kind of individual roleplay. What size of bale am I putting here? I want to hope it's going to be I think we can only do 125s actually in this, so that's a moot point. But yeah, it's mainly that I just don't have the time to do any more than that. A roleplay series for it to be any good, you really need to put a lot of time and effort and interest into that, and it's a struggle. And I'm waiting also, to be honest, for a few more maps to come out to make it worthwhile. We'll have to see if they arrive. Am I going to play Core Farms when it comes out? Yes, yeah, hopefully. May also be doing a little bit of testing proxy on that when the time arises, so we'll see. That should be pretty cool. Alright, we're nearly there. Now we have a huge field over there, which we might start with this baler, and then we're going to probably leave it for the forage wagon on, so at least we can test the Vario LT master there. Did you show them in the shop? Yeah, let me just get this bale out and start wrapping, and then we'll have a look for sure. I'll drive auto drop on. Let's just spin on Z. No, did I drop that out because it is... Why did it drop that out? Very good. No, exactly. I think a lot of people were thinking along a different path there when the clue came out, for sure. But it's not a disappointment there at all by any stretch for me. And that's one thing that Giants have always done. It's never been what you always think it is, really. I think the only exception was when we all kind of guessed Blast or S9 being in the Platinum. Now, are you going to wrap, or do I need to actually wrap into there? Probably because it's not the right grass, isn't it? That would be it. Okay, well, let's have a look at them in the shop. Sorry, I need to drink some tea here. All right. So let's have a look at this small guy first. The only downside with these balers are, and it's probably very true to life, the capacity is only 1.25 meters, so you're gonna make an awful lot of small round bales, which is, you know, perhaps that's real and that's true to form, in which case fine. But yeah, I mean, the detail on the balers is undeniable. You cannot complain with that at all. They look absolutely sublime. Again, with the hydraulic hoses, I feel like that's somewhere that they've Giants have really upped their game of late, and I think that looks really, really cool. Come back over to the combi. We all love a combi wrapper. There's millions of them in game. The stationary bale wrapper is really good. Yeah. I can't wait to get going. Been using the bales in the new auto ledge shed. Oh, nice idea. But yeah, so this is really cool. Like I say, you can change the foil color on the back between all the standard colors. And then you can also add that guy, which looks pretty neat there too. Again, how everything, the cables will change around that too. And it links in just very nicely indeed. Really, really, really nice detail on the front of that. And the mechanism on the back is pretty darn cool too. So, I wonder, because I have Maze Plus here, then it probably won't be like in this scratch type, I would assume. Which is what? If I look at that bale. That's fresh. Okay. So, what we might do yeah, so far they have. And I was realizing actually when I was getting ready for this that I have not used anywhere near the right amount of these DLCs yet. I haven't used it anywhere near enough. You can put the grass top scroll, hey team marker to reinstation baler. Yeah, then that's what we might have to do. But that's fine. Anyway, I get to show you what this baler working. And what I think I will do auto drop is available, yep. Bale size is stationary as well, still the same on the combi wrapper there as well. Looking at the at the 1.25, there you go. Which is unfortunate. Now on the Very Master you can make them a little bit bigger, which is good. Yeah, I forgot because I'm using my game save from Tenant Farmer, which has the Maze Plus mod in there. So, but fear not. We will figure out a way to get around that. MT, what's going on, buddy? How are you today? And then what I might do, I wonder exactly what we're gonna do. If I remove Maze Plus now on my game save, which I'll then lose all of the progress we've made so far. So I don't want to do that. But what we can do is we'll come back in. Make a game save copy. So which maps are everyone playing on at the moment? What's keeping you busy? Save that one there. And then we'll... Oh, I've just done it without removing Maze Plus. Well done, me. I think it has. Sorry, Adam. Yeah, it does seem to be. Does the silage adaptive actually affect the builds? Though I use one, but to be fair, I put them in storage after I made them. I don't. I've got different opinions on the silage additive. I did a test when it first came out, and I just couldn't see the impact. What's going on, SS? How you doing, buddy? Welcome along. Like it just couldn't see the improvement in the yield, but I have to quit this because I was an idiot that time and I didn't remove Maze Plus. Taking a vacation, nice. Where you going, or where have you gone? We're gonna jump to here. We'll come down, find the old Maze Plus. All of them. I really must clean through my mod folder one of these days. It's ridiculously large. Do you know, I was wondering how long it would be, Alex. I wondered. Welcome, sir. Welcome. And it's not. But you have a link in which to buy it if you would like to. Everyone, if you don't know, I play a lot of Hell Let Loose when I'm not on here and when I'm not building maps and things like this. And yes, Alex there is one of my cohorts. Let's say that much. So, where do I need to be? I need to be here. Well, look at that. It changes it into straw somehow. Weird. That's really odd. Who saw that coming? And did it even just remove my entire field over here? I think that's fun first. Massey Power, when's your map coming out? Oh, it's a long way away. Yeah, I'm probably, if I get to work on it the continuous amount that I am right now, it's probably a good, like 4 months away from being finished at the very least. Sitting at home, moving my computer around and working on getting them subscribers. Nice! There you go. Robin, which message was that? Sorry. Grass trash bales will ferment, straw and hay and team because sugar beet will not. Oh, I see. The bots are going rogue. Rogue, absolutely. Let's just turn off Nightbot for right now. It's because I guess maybe it's because I haven't been on streaming for a while, so yeah, Nightbot's having a freak out at me, which is fair. Which is fair. You got Alex got. Oh, that's too funny. Alex, you probably deserved it. Probably. Yeah, so what we're gonna have to do then, let's just get this. I know what we'll do. I mean, I'm not gonna, because otherwise I've lost, just lost the whole field there, which I don't really want to do. That sucks. But a little bit of this never hurt anybody. Yeah, Alex is probably referring to OPs for Hell Let Loose, I think. I'm not. Do you know what, SS? I haven't had enough time in it to be fair. What I'm going to do right now is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least we'll get that going. We're going to go around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least we can get those ones wrapped up. Hello, Kevin. I'm well, thank you. How are you today? We're going to bring our tractor over just so we can get that lowered down. Get that working properly. Luke Gaming, you're not wrong. There's far too many mods there. Far too many. What's Nightbot? Nightbot's a rogue program that controls stream chat and things like that. But yeah, so that's pretty much. But yeah, if you haven't done so, anyone in chat here plays Hell Let Loose, which is can be and is designed to be a very intense first person shooter from the Second World War. It's a 100-player squad game, really. Really cool. So if you haven't played it, haven't had a chance to play it, ddclan.org will get you a chance to have a look at that. And you can join a rather prestigious clan. So it definitely doesn't work when it's connected to that. So I actually did it and it worked fine when I was. Go over here. I mean, it's part of the plan, but there's just no decent map for it. SS it is, yes, in the north. I was just actually showing a few pictures off of it earlier on. And you know what we might do, because this is just not all working for how I want to do. It's causing too many issues. We're going to go on to another game save, I think, because I want to get some actual good. We'll go into another comms and save I have here, and we'll get this working. One which doesn't have so many other scripts in that might be causing the issues there, I think. Let's just get a tractor or two in here and a telehandler that I like. Excuse me, I'm sounding terrible. Tank oriented, no, but tank play is pretty key, that's for sure. Whilst that's loading, no, I closed already. But yeah, I will, when there's enough of an update to really do a significant video for the map, I'll put something out there just showing you the recent changes. Right now, the road network is fully in apart from one small junction, and that's not been put in because the rest of the map hasn't been designed yet. Or the rest of the map in that area hasn't been, like where the houses are going to go. But once that's done, that's in. I have the sawmills all in, apart from a few small decorative models. I have the dealership is in and built. The village that many would have just seen is about done. There you go. This is some equipment we need. Excellent, 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 excellent. Looks like we're going to be set up here then. So yeah, a few good things there. Oh, and here we go. So, but yeah, so lots happening there. All right, so there's probably, I've got a script in there somewhere where it's not working. Traffic splines are going to be in, but yeah, I need to get those going. But yeah, what you can do when you hit, where do I come around to here to do it? Fold bale wrapper, there you go. Won't you do it? Why won't you play? Right, well, let's get some bales built. Type of yards will it have? It's going to have quite a few. There are 3 main farmyards, one satellite cattle yard, all of which have been built so far. 1 mainly arable yard and 2 mixed. So a bit of everything there. There is a video already on my channel which has a few, which has a bit of a look through of the yards already from a high level. You can always go check that one out. That's a really nice TM, isn't it? It's beautiful. Really, really cool indeed. So right now we should see at least that this is going to work and allow us to actually function here. You turn on. At least we can see this wrapping. We'll start with that. Turn on automatic drop. Yes, please. Lower it down. Will your map have abandoned tractors around everywhere like Barley Spring? Probably not to the level because it's not realistic to the area it was built in, to be honest. Might have 1 or 2. But yeah, they're not going to be listed everywhere. And I haven't got to that bit yet because that's a stage that we can always get back to that bit, if you know what I mean, and we will. Curious as to why that won't load up, but anyway. Absolutely, Aaron. I wanted to do it since about 2015. I tried in 2017 and failed. I tried in 19 and failed. And I now have a few more skills to actually build everything in Blender so I can make some proper progress with it. Based on, no, it's actually built off the area that I grew up in. 3 farms very close to my heart, and then with a little bit of work in between. It's like 3 remote farms that were nowhere near each other in real life have been kind of stitched together. So 3 areas are very accurate, and then the bits in between that build it all in are less accurate, but it's a necessity really. And the farms themselves, they're as accurate as they can be until gameplay comes into factor. So for example, a couple of them didn't have silage pits, but if you're going to have cattle there, you want to give gamers the option to have silage pit in there as well. Yeah, like I say, I mean, the first model was built in October last year, and there's been a long way and a lot happened since then. Long way to go, no doubt, but we'll keep cracking along. And what we'll try and do next is we'll get another baler out here so we can just bale a few square bales, because you have to go for the smallest square bales. We'll do that. And then we can get those wrapped through as well. But this is the thing I was on about with the wood bale in 125. They're going to produce an awful lot of bales here. There's just no other way around it, really. I'm going to message him really quickly. Got 30 of you here so far. Thank you very much for everyone for coming back. If you haven't done so, you know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. It is still whip indeed, yes. It's a long way to go. Long way to go. We all must have goat, cars, piglets and lambs. Haven't even thought that far ahead yet. We'll get the basics in, and then I'll see what the next steps require. The buildings themselves wouldn't have anything, or the yards themselves wouldn't have anything else in there. But we might look into. We probably wouldn't look into goats, but we'll see. We'll see what how it all pans out, to be honest. Alright, we'll do one more just to clear up this corner, then we're going to get a square baler. We'll get this trunk finished, and then we can get a bit of square bale wrapping done, and then we'll head over to the main farm over the other way, where we could have a bit of a play around there. Yeah, because look how quickly these are filling up there. It's nuts. The baler is quite loud, yes. Yeah. But it does, like all things in Giant Style, when you do move away from it, just quieten out there quite quickly, and it's not too bad, but it's I do like it as a wrapper. I just wish it would be able to do a slightly bigger bale capacity is all. But then I suppose that's why you've got the stationary wrapper or the trailed wrapper. Excuse me. We've also got down here the round bale grab that we'll have to show you in a moment. That is the LT Master, but we've got the Vario Master down the other side, which is fundamentally the exact same. It's just got a nicer, it's just got bigger baler capacity, really. Okie dokie. Let's just buy or lease or do something to get that. That'll do. First one, let's see. Fine. Good. Crashed again. So who here in chat, out of the 20 of you that we've got here, who here has already ordered the DLC? Who's thinking about it? Who's pleasantly surprised? What brands do what brands do you think we could get for the next DLCs? I honestly don't know. Just when I think I know what they're going to be there, Giants throw curveballs. I don't know. Ah, Alex, welcome back. OP is your role, your decision squad lead. It's actually going to be in this tractor. Let us just get this started. We want to go for the smallest one. Perfect. Don't think I put this in. Alright, let's get this tied up quickly. Oh, nice, Callum. That's awesome. I think it's actually timing's out because we kinda had daylight savings. I do think it's gonna be what, 5 o'clock? No, sorry, 6 o'clock. It'll be available over here, midnight for you folks or midnight Germany, 11. Yeah, it'll be 11 p.m. UK. Is that right? I think so. Oh, Andrew, your message has been deleted. Let me see what that says. There were a few workarounds there before, but I think it's just a nice change. I mean, at this point, with Farm Sim where we are, Farm Sim 22 in particular being however many years in, a lot of the machines have been covered at this point around, but the stationary wrapper there is a nice touch. It's a good question, Luke. I don't know. Their standard maps are getting a lot more complex and a lot more realistic and also immersive, but some it's just not going to do it really. Oh, you may not have seen because I don't think I've actually streamed since Christmas. Where's my... If I do that, you'll see there's a giant Lego Technic bulldozer in the background. Cool, you might especially like that. That was a fun one to build. I've still got to go back in and change something slightly because there's a piece that's not working as it should do. Alright, let's get this all tied up here. Hey Tegan, welcome buddy, how you doing? Hope all is well. It has been a while. I can't remember the last time I streamed, to be very frank with you. It's been a long time, I know that much. But we're just gonna throw all this into small square bales so we can then get that wrapper doing something. Hey Mr. Dip, hello sir, how are you? Oh, well, that individual was not all too pleased with it, let me tell you, Go. Let me tell you. Dip, how are you? Have you heard from Cammy? Because I haven't really seen too much of him since his Venom event. Do you know that you can attach a square bale fork to the back of your tractor? You can attach them both, actually, because yeah, they have, you can attach the baler wrapper to 3 points as well. I'm alright, man. Yeah, I'm doing alright. It's been a busy couple of weeks or months, to be honest, and I'm feeling a bit under the weather this week, but yeah, we're doing okay. Yeah, Nikki, you did mention that earlier on. All right, well, that was fun. That's yeah. Do you know what? Rant time a little bit, I suppose. I did a Windows update yesterday, and everything was knocked out of line. Audio always goes, but the audio went. And then today I was playing Hell Let Loose earlier on. My machine restarted just as I was exiting the game. Hasn't done that since I updated everything, actually, in whenever that was, last spring maybe. Hasn't done it at all. It's been fine. And then yeah, since we did a Windows update yesterday, it's just knocked everything out. Drivers have probably been changed up. Everything's gone wrong again. So I'm gonna have to go back in at some point, find those all again, and change it all again. I'm just so done with Windows drivers. But anyway, hello, we're back. All I want to do is play with the Goweil DLC a bit more. You know, why must it be so challenging today? So we'll see what happens. See how long we can actually going for here. We'll take it from there. Yeah, I don't know if anyone else had any issues with that, but it completely sent me through a loop this morning trying to get everything to work properly. Okay, well, let's see. It should be good. Okay. We're probably going to leave most of that because, yeah, we've been through Baylor already. We're going to go and play with the LT Master. And I'll bring over a machine to handle everything. All right, so before we get to tipping into there, we can, so much of this you can go around and you can fold up a little bit here. Oops. And then full drawbar V. Nice. I do use a steering wheel, yes, Tegan, yes, indeed. We'll just move this forward slightly. By the way, the straight pipe on that tractor is ridiculous. You turn down ever so slightly here. Okay. Yeah, let's get ourselves tipped into here. We'll bring a telehandler over, like I say, and we'll just shift all these around. But we're going to start in here. We're going to do a 150 bales, a little bit bigger. Turn off automatic drop. No one keeps it on, so let's go V. Right, Robin? I know, of all the things. So there's a few, as we look into the store, guess there's the wrappers that's under? What would that be under? Balers? A few different things you can change. First of all, you can add your additive tank onto here as well. But you can also change the design of the wrapper at the very front here. So if it includes the just your standard kind of ramp, or if it has the flipper on the side there as well. So we've gone for the flipper at the moment. But let's get this all unfolded again. So right now we can unfold the side panel right here. Just puts those jacks down and opens up this. Inside here you got your control panel there with a whole lot of different buttons for your pressures and your the hydraulics inside here. You've got your foils and then you've got the load and auger on the back. So what we'll do is prepare baler V. That rolls down nicely. Then we're going to see this open up. Lovely sound effects for it all. Really, really nice. Aaron, so far, pumps and hoses probably, but I don't know. The Platinum expansion was pretty cool. That kept me going for a long time, actually. All right, so now we're good. What we can do is from here, we can turn everything on. So again, you can see all these different chains working there, pulleys, belts. This will all start to move once we fill it. And down here as well, we're looking good. So right now we're looking good for bales, but what we do need to do is get ourselves a telehandler over here so we can shift some stuff. And let's just use we'll use this one because it's probably got the right. Actually, no, that'll have the right one on the front as well. It's got a grab on. Why not? This is probably more adept to handling the square bales, but round bales we'll still we'll crack on with anyway. I'm sure we'll give it the best go. Volvo DLC, yeah, no doubt, Robin. It's a belter. Excuse me for a moment as we just update my Logitech app. It looks like my evening's going to be spent re-downloading drivers and figuring out what the heck has happened to my PC. There's still so many more to come as well. I can't wait to see what some of the rest of them hold. Yeah, you can. So when you... Luminek. I'll show you when you come into the store. You can actually configure between front loader, telehandler, and 3-point as well. So handy to put on the front and rear of tractors when you're moving things around, that's for sure. But on here, yeah, it works. It's nice and easy to function with. And also from what I've seen from the brief play around I've had, the physics on the handlers seem to be a lot better. I certainly didn't notice too much flicking volatility really before, so that was good. By the way, dear. Alright, we're going to need this in a moment. Let's put you here. So the tractor's going. Yeah, if I come on into here and we'll go to even this one. You can choose between 3-point linkage, which we have there. You can put it into telehandler, or you can put it into 3-point and front loader as well. So it gives you everything you need there. And even put a cheeky support roller on the bottom. Alright, so up she goes. Nice and easy, really nice and simple to set up there. And then, like I say, we've got the flicker onto here, so it's going to drop that down and pick her over. And this is where we've got to be quite careful about this. Let's put everything in? Not quite. So what it seems to do is enough at any time just so it doesn't, so it doesn't overfill the baler, which is pretty neat. What we're going to have to do is kind of keep on top of all of these. Pretty nice, pretty simple. Now, Lord knows where these are all going to go. Around here somewhere, I guess. This is my map that I use for testing a lot of mods and things. If I do the Mod in a Minute series, they're all kind of around here. So you'll see that's why that all looks different. Ooh, well, we're going to see that happen soon, all being well. I like that idea. But yeah, you'll like. I haven't seen much in the way of. Oh, I've just dropped that one. Much in the way of like vibration of the bales or fiddling around with the bales. There seems to be very controlled. This one again, I think it's very much more on me because I dropped it. Let's just stick these here for ease in the time. I would never rule it out. SS at all. I think it's definitely within their their capabilities and B, their intentions, for sure. Yeah, this is we're not even really using like a your more traditional round bale grab there, but it's still handling them. The bale's not flicking around, not doing the dance. It hasn't also jettisoned off into the horizon there yet. Oh really? That'll be exciting. Now we're getting swing of a bit more. So hopefully, I do prefer this one a little bit more because it is that little bit larger diameter there. I just feel like the 125s is just going to be torture for trying to get a lot of anything done, really. There's a video out now today showing the Goweil Vario on a trailer and the baler. Really? As in it's been done in Farm Sim there? Hey, thanks for stopping by, Robin. You take care. We'll see you next time. Alright, so that is now empty, and it looks like it also tipped us out there as well. So we are full, or we were full. Oh, dearie me, Tim. Not gone well, has it? Oh, interesting. So now we've currently got 3,245 litres of a bale in the middle, so not quite a full baler, or not quite a full bale. But let's just do one more with this, I suppose. Grass full. Hey Adam, how's it going, buddy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, I like the animation on that though, that looks good. That looks really good actually. And so, Andrew, for that, how were they loading the Vario? Were they loading it with just a forager or something, or what did that look like? Oh, jerking my tusks here, making marshmallows. Oh, you know it. When my PC doesn't crash randomly, but yeah, we're getting that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think the thing is with Giants at the moment, each DLC comes out, they take what they learned from the last DLC and they surpass it really in terms of their ability. So they're really awesome, absolutely sublime models out there now. Really pushing themselves. I'm not sure who they've got to do their modeling these days, but good lord, they're getting better and better and better. What got better of late though is my telehandler driving. Hashtag helping. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, no, maybe I did know that. Maybe I heard that somewhere. Like, I think you could say the same for all of the last rounds of models as well. I know Pumps and Hoses wasn't necessarily Giants, but the Platinum expansion was insane. That's for sure. Kubota was a real step up. I really do like those Kubota skid steers. They're something I use an awful lot of. What we might do as well is go and grab the other grab, just to have a bit of play around with that one. Straight lows nearly finished, so that's when we'll do that. Oh, you're not wrong. Now, was that the... No. Better. That's why. That's why. Let me just try something here. Okay. That's why. Do you use the old Volvo tractor? Now and again I do, yeah. Now and again. To be honest, I haven't had much time in Farm Simulator at all. You'll notice the content stopped for a little bit. And not intentionally as much as just by running out of time. And as I mentioned, I'm finding the map creation a really nice relaxing way to escape work sometimes, so it's that's taken over a bit more of my time. So I just don't want to force content. I just never have wanted to do that, so I think a little bit of a slower approach there, which is, you know, been quite enjoyable. Yeah, we'll see. We'll probably try and get ramped back up a bit, get a few more streams on the go here. I remember. Alright, so they're empty now. What we'll do is just go and swap out a JCB. Luke, I'm a Newcastle United fan. We're flying at the moment. Eating away at the special truck project. Alright, take you there. Look what else I found recently. The mighty Paus returning. You'll love to see it. Yeah, and this is not, you know, it's not worth it. I want to be able to enjoy making it as well. That's the thing. And if I'm trying to force that, it's not going to happen. I'd rather spend, if I have like an hour of an evening left after work and, you know, getting home and walking the dog and all that stuff, I'd rather either spend it with my other half or doing some mapping, you know, just sitting there tweaking something, making a model in Blender. Oh, I got the wrong one, haven't I? Yes. That is the wrong one. Not Liverpool, you know it. You know it. Front loader tools, get rid of you. Load tools, then we'll go for back into here and to that one, change to that. This one you can't stick onto anything but a front loader or a telehandler. You can't put it onto a 3-point linkage for obvious reasons. There you go. Even these operate and function in a way that's a bit better. Sometimes you'll see that the, you know, any of the modded versions there are just a little bit stuttery and shuddery, and yeah, the quality's not there. These just are seamless, they're smooth, they're just functioning. Love it. And there, and some really random FPS hits. So we'll have a quick look at this, and then, you know, this might just be a very quick stream for today, your first one back kind of affair. But yeah, we'll pick this all up again, and we'll see where we can go. Hopefully later in the week. And it looks like, yeah, I've got to go and figure out why on earth my all my apps are kicking out. What must I have to re-download and change for this? What's causing my PC crash? Yeah, this just seems to function a lot better. Look at that. And then I unlocked it. Even when you pick it up there, it's not wanting to throw those around at all. The bell's not vibrating in there. It's just on. I don't know what they've done to fix it, but my word, have they fixed it. Very nice indeed. Like it a lot. Yeah, I think so far at least the Verimaster is obviously going to be the big ticket there, and I certainly think it's just sublime really in terms of the details on here. Let's just get this whole horse around the corner. Absolutely ridiculous volume on this thing. And we're going to jump on over here. So from here at least we can turn off the baler. They didn't move when we turn it off. I like that this the revs on the engine drop down at that point. No, that's pretty cool. That's nice. Like that a lot. And then look at all those moving as you move everything in. That's really cool. That's just like that a lot. Close the side panel. And then unfold. Yeah, like that a lot. Alright, so that's it really. Been a very stop-start stream there. I do apologize for that one, but we got some game time in the end there. First stream back for a while, and then a blooming Windows update to ruin everything in the middle, so we have to fix that. However, I really do appreciate you sticking around. I'll find a couple of things for you to see. There's been a lot of questions around my map today, which is exciting, obviously, but questions that can get answers for you pretty quickly. So let's have a look into doing that. Oh no. Okay. So this link I'm going to put into the chat right now. If you haven't seen it already, that's the initial video I did. This was released a while ago, around about the map in question. When was that released? Oh, that was released end of January. That one came out, so that's a while. But still, lots of things happening on there, and you can kind of see the layout of the farmyard at the very least. And then if you haven't seen the latest one that I put out around, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, March 7th, it will be this one coming through here, and that will have the latest road network on there with a little bit more detail in it as well. Lots of change since both of these videos were taken, but it gives you an idea of what we're looking at anyway. I'll give you that back. And then and then yeah, we'll just get this functioning here. And you can see, yeah, one last little update of what's coming up next on here, at least. The World of Giants editor. Ba-bam. Yeah, all these houses down here need to be placed properly, and a new road built in for that one. This is going to be a park and like a football field that needs just decorating. Got some more work to do around the store and the village shop up that way, and there's a grain sell point next to the pub there. And then yeah, so there's one farm, two farms, three main farms. I need to put a placeable area in. I've got some work to start up there for BGA grain sell points. Auction house, or the mart's going to go over there. And then yeah, after that really is just a lot of decorating to do, and a lot of work left to go there, but we're making some progress anyway, and that's the main thing. So yeah, keep an eye out for many more updates from that. And then yeah, as you'll see, someone was asking about field sizes. You can see some plenty large, big enough fields down the bottom here, with smaller ones as you head up northwest there as well. So plenty to run at, really. Should be pretty cool. We'll see where it goes. But yeah, like I say, all the road network is in. The only bit which isn't is down here because I haven't modeled the houses down there and what that whole junction is going to look like. But it's a teeny tiny piece, really. Everything else is good, which I'm rather happy about. And then yeah, field definitions, decorating fields, and modeling of houses left to go, which is great. And then we'll be on to the gameplay features, making sure the animal husbandry works, figuring out how we're going to do that with all of the different bits and pieces for multiple different types of animals. And then yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. So that is what we're looking like for there right now, and we will leave that there as well. Close that down. At least that gives you all a bit of an idea. All right, so there's so many things just not working here at the moment, which is wonderful. Anyway, what we will do is we'll just leave this here, I think. I hope you have enjoyed watching. If you have, thank you very much. We'll be around soon. Keep an eye out on all of the... hello, Dave. How are you, my friend? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I haven't streamed in an awful long time. I do apologize. I haven't been around for you, but I hope all is well. I'm hanging on in here, sounding a bit worse for wear, but we're gonna try and get back into a streaming routine. How's things with you, Dave? All good? Next time, buddy. Next time. But yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. If you have enjoyed it and yet to do so, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more. Yeah, definitely, Dave, definitely. And I will see you all in the next one. Until then, thank you very much for watching. Do stay safe. Enjoy whatever you get up to. Enjoy the DLC if you've downloaded it or pre-ordered it already. It'll be coming out in a matter of hours for you all, really. And I shall see you all in the next one. Till then, do stay safe. Enjoy what you're doing. And we'll catch you later.